Hey there! Ever had a flight where someone did something that just made you scratch your head? Or maybe you were the one making heads turn. Today, we are on a mission to make air travel more pleasant for everyone. Stick around till the end because we're going to reveal 15 things you should never do on a plane, as shared by flight attendants. And trust me, you're going to want to hear number 15. First up is the case of the Barefoot Wanderer. Picture this. You are on a long-haul flight, maybe you have even dozed off, when suddenly, you feel something tap your foot. You open your eyes to see someone's bare feet. Not exactly the footsie you were expecting, right? Let's avoid being that person. Keep your shoes or at least your socks on when you're up and about. Even if you think your feet don't smell, the close quarters and recirculated air on a plane can amplify odors. It's best to keep your feet covered for the sake of your fellow passengers. Plus, keeping your footwear on is safer in case of an emergency evacuation. Coming in at number 2 is the notorious seat recliner. There's a time and a place for everything, and suddenly reclining your seat while someone's trying to enjoy their in-flight meal, not so much. Try to be mindful of when and how far back you're going, just like Mike from Cincinnati, who once ended up with a lap full of tomato juice thanks to an inconsiderate recliner. Always glance behind you before reclining your seat, and if the person behind you has a tray of food or drink, it might be best to wait until they've finished. You could also consider communicating with the person behind you. A simple, "I'm going to recline my seat now, is that okay?" goes a long way. Third on our list, personal hygiene. This should go without saying, but remember, a plane is a public space. Just because you're 30,000 feet up in the sky doesn't mean the rules of basic decency disappear. Keeping clean isn't just for your benefit, but for the comfort of those around you too. Be mindful about strong scents like heavy perfumes or colognes. They can be overwhelming in a confined space. Your favorite fragrance could cause discomfort or even allergic reactions to others. It's best to go fragrance-free on flights. Also, don't forget about personal grooming. Trimming your nails or flossing your teeth is best done in the privacy of your own home or hotel room, not in your airplane seat. Speaking of comfort, let's talk about alcohol at number 4. Flight attendants have seen it all, including passengers who think the cabin is their personal bar. Remember, the altitude can increase the effects of alcohol. Trust me, you don't want to end up like that one guy who had a few too many and mistook the emergency exit for the bathroom. Moderation is key when it comes to alcohol on a flight. 1 drink in the air is equivalent to nearly 2 on the ground due to the lower oxygen levels. Also, staying hydrated with water or juice is a better choice. Alcohol can exacerbate the dehydration caused by cabin air. By the way, if you're enjoying this content, don't forget to hit the like button, share the video, subscribe, and ring that bell to stay updated on our latest videos. And how about this for a question? Have you ever encountered a funny or strange situation on a plane? Drop your stories in the comments. And while at it, don't forget to check out the description box for some valuable resources. Number 5 is for the fitness enthusiasts out there. Yes, it's important to stretch your legs on a long flight, but transforming the aisle into your personal yoga studio? Maybe not. Take it from a flight attendant who once had a passenger doing lunges down the aisle during meal service. Quite the balancing act, wouldn't you say? It's not only distracting for the other passengers, but also risky. A sudden turbulence can turn your yoga pose into an ungraceful fall. It's best to do simple stretches in your seat or walk around when it's safe to keep your circulation going. Continuing on to number 6, treating the airplane bathroom like it's your own personal spa. Now, we all know what it's like to freshen up during a long flight, but let's be quick and considerate about it, especially when there's a line forming. Also, remember that the bathroom isn't the place for elaborate beauty routines. Save the face masks and nail polish for when you reach your destination. The airplane bathroom is a small shared space, so let's not turn it into a beauty salon or barbershop. And that leads us to point number 7. Respect your flight attendants. They're there to keep you safe and comfortable, not to serve as your personal attendants. Just ask Sally, a veteran flight attendant who once had a passenger ring the call bell just to ask if she tosses gum away. Yikes. Remember, a small act of kindness, like saying please and thank you, can go a long way in making the flight pleasant for everyone. Flight attendants are professionals who deserve the same respect you would give to anyone else in a service profession. Switching gears, let's move to point 8, loudspeakers. Now, imagine this, you finally dozed off on a late-night flight, only to be jolted awake by the sounds of the latest action movie blasting from someone's tablet. Not so fun, right? Let's keep the public audio to a minimum and use headphones instead. Also, consider the volume of your headphones. If the person next to you can hear your music or movie, it's too loud. Keep in mind, some people might want to rest or sleep, especially on long-haul or overnight flights. Ever seen that one person struggling to shove their oversized suitcase into the overhead bin? That's our ninth point. It's not only inconvenient for others, but can also be a safety hazard. Remember, carry-ons should be able to fit without the need for a shoe horn. Always check the airline's baggage policy before you pack and keep your carry-on within the size and weight limits. Overstuffed bags can fall out and injure someone when the overhead bin is opened. Next up at number 10 is ignoring the seatbelt sign. Even if you're a frequent flyer, turbulence can catch you off guard. You all want to avoid an encounter like Betty's, who once ended up with a face full of hot coffee due to an unexpected jolt. You may feel like an expert traveler, but you can't predict turbulence. Better safe than sorry. Ignoring the seatbelt sign is not just a risk for you, but also for others around you who could be hurt if you fall on them. Point 11. Restless kids. We all know traveling with children can be tough, but ensuring they're well-behaved is crucial for the comfort of everyone on board. Don't let your little one be remembered as the kid who played tag all the way from JFK to LAX. Bring quiet, engaging activities to keep your kids entertained. Consider packing their favorite books, puzzles, or tablets with headphones. Also, try to keep them from kicking the back of the seat in front of them. It's a common annoyance for other passengers. At number 12, we have the window shade tampering. Remember, your window shade isn't just for your comfort. It also helps regulate cabin temperature and allows fellow passengers to enjoy the view or catch some sleep. If you're not using the window, keep the shade down. Your neighbor might be trying to catch some shut-eye. If you're lucky enough to get the window seat, you have control over the window shade, but you also have a responsibility to your seatmates. 13th, how about ignoring the safety demonstration? Even if you think you've heard it all before, it's always good to pay attention. You never know when that knowledge might come in handy. Airplanes can have different safety features and procedures. Even if you travel regularly, it's crucial to know the specifics of the aircraft you're on. The few minutes you take to listen to the safety demonstration could be life-saving. And now we're at number 14. Have you ever seen people queuing for the bathroom during turbulence? Not the safest idea. Better to wait for smoother skies. Safety should always be a priority while in the air. Make sure to sit down with your seatbelt fastened during turbulence. Also, don't try to move around or use the restroom during this time. Finally, at number 15, it's crucial to inform your cabin crew about any medical conditions. It could be the difference between a minor inconvenience and a medical emergency. Remember the passenger who failed to mention his severe peanut allergy. Let's just say it was a flight to remember. Always inform your cabin crew about any medical conditions or allergies you have. They are trained to handle emergencies and can make necessary arrangements for your comfort and safety. This includes any food allergies or conditions that could be triggered during the flight. Your health and safety are a priority. And that wraps it up. Now that you're equipped with these tips, you're ready to be the best passenger you can be. Keep flying high, and we will see you in the next video.